Hey YouTube, it's Costa Rica Prepper. I thought I would give you a little bit of an update on basically the finished chicken coop and how it's operating as of right now. I'm just going to ramble a little bit about what we built, why we built it, and you know, if you have some comments on how to improve it, you know, feel free to leave them below. If it involves tearing this down and starting over, you know, I probably don't need that comment. So anyways, I'll walk you through, see how it basically turned out. We built this while trying to learn some Spanish, going to the hardware store to get our materials. So at first, first thing first, there's two sides basically to this chicken coop. This side here, and then the back side as well. The reason we did that is because the wind here in Costa Rica blows from a consistent direction year-round. So from a shelter of rain and wind, there's really only two sides that we need to cover. For ventilation, good smelling purposes, and generally happy chickens, we made the front and the other side basically just fencing. So anyways, that works real well. First, here's a little bit look at the security system. That way we can, you know, keep the chickens in the coop, and we haven't had any problems where we need to do anything other than that. When we come in the coop, we went ahead and made a second latch so that if we want to, we can latch it here. That way, when the kids want to play with the chicks, they can close the door and they don't have to worry about the dog coming in or similar. This is our meat chick area. Basically, it's a 8x2 area that we've set up for purposes of growing meat chicks for meat, so broilers. Anyways, this is the main door that we utilize for you know, food, water, and they have a couple little roosting bars they'd like to play with. I actually had to put a little extra metal up here because they were able to fly up to the top. So anyways, kudos to them for that. I didn't think they'd be quite so spirited. Anyways, we have also, I built it this way so that if we end up doing more like barred rocks, like this guy, later on, or this gal right here, I can put in another door right here, and a little, that way I can, it'd be very easy for letting them out to free range. So while we're doing meat chicks, we don't let them free range, but if we switch to barred rocks, which we may very well do, or do some of both, then that's the way we put the shelf in for that very reason. I'll go ahead and show you how the hens are set up right quick. Basically, they have this space, and they have a little door here that lets them come in and out. We made that door as little as I thought would work with any breed of hen or rooster, yet not let some of our bigger dogs in. So anyways, that's the deal there. There's another door here that lets them into the chicken run area, which we have open almost all the time unless we're separating some birds. So anyways, that's the deal there. This is their roosting bars. They used to have a lot bigger roosting bars, but we're shrinking their space a little bit. One, they don't need it, and two, we're getting ready to put some more birds in this open area here. We're going to set it up to where we can have a couple of separate groups of meat chicks going, and I just want to make sure that we designed it so that you know, later on, if we want to have more birds down here, we certainly can. So we could put young birds here, older birds here, baby chicks here, and we could even put, you know, a different breed of hens or whatever if we wanted to down in this area, or not, just leave it for us. So anyways, it makes it real easy to come in here and get our work done. So we're brand new with this, so we're just figuring it out as we go along. As far as the nesting boxes, these are the nesting boxes. I bought a lot of these little shavings here, and they don't work real great, so I've been just putting them in the nesting boxes. All the birds currently use one box, which is fine because you know, we put in more than we needed anyways, because currently we only have 5 hens. So here's a little Tico engineering for you. Tico is the name of a Costa Rican. They call themselves that. It's in no way demeaning. But anyways, a Tico door for a chicken coop looks like this. Works fantastically. I'm quite happy to have had the help in putting it all together, because I was getting tired of buying wood. A 2x4 like this costs $15 in Costa Rica, so that was 13 feet long. So anyways, we don't want to buy too many of those if we don't have to. Good thing is there's plenty of roosting bars and wood for fences and everything like that plentiful on the property. So anyways, when I find little pieces, that's what I've been making all the roofs out of, and as well as some fencing. The entire fence, I'll go ahead and show you the outside after I do that egg box. The entire outside of the coop is made with you know, fence posts here from the property, so that works pretty well. For the nesting box, we made it external with the idea that the kids would like to come and get the eggs. So that's basically how it works. They lift it up, they grab the eggs, and it's that easy. And we just push this in a little bit, and that's all it takes to latch the lid. So here's that little door to the outside of the coop. Here's our main fence area. Since we leave this door open right here all the time, this door is pretty important. So we put this little pole here so that if you push against it when it's tied closed, it's no opening. So anyways, that's the deal there. We tie this around here, and this is basically what, when you ask a Tico to help you out with a door for a chicken run, this is what they come up with. It works actually really nicely. So anyways, I moved the little security bar, so to speak, and come in here, and this is the main chicken run area. Right now we have our meat chicks in here, just because I was cleaning out their area today. So anyways, this is their run, fenced all the way around. Caretaker's chickens are in the next area, and that's basically it. We definitely wanted to run because we want the ability to go. We want to be able to leave the property, not have to be back by dark just to let the chickens in. So with the door open on the outside, this door here, like I said, that's almost always open, they're good to go. I think I pretty much covered all that I know about it. One thing we did do is we dropped the floor of the chicken coop on the inside. If you notice, when we come in, there's quite a step down. You can see right there. And the reason we did that was so that we didn't have to have an overly large chicken coop. When I had bought these, the sidings, they're decently expensive, and I was doing some math, and I wanted to make sure I didn't have to go buy more of them. So that's why we went ahead and dug down. The siding goes all the way around, so even in a large amount of rain, it's not going to run into the chicken coop. It will run around it. As you can see here, along the bottom, it goes all the way down to below that. Also, I think it will be quite good for varmints, because even if they tried to dig down, there's chicken wire below here, as well as siding, and they're never going to get even started. So on having access. So that's basically the deal. It works pretty well because right now this is about my head level. When I take a step in, I naturally drop down a step, and I like it. So that's what it looks like from the inside. I suppose if we didn't have to level the ground, because we're on a bit of a slant here, we probably wouldn't have worried about that. But I wanted a level ground in the chicken coop long term, so we just leveled it out and did it this way. So that's about it. If you have particular suggestions on what I should do if I want to support more types of birds, or have multiple shifts of meat birds, maybe of different kinds, some barred rocks and some Cornish crosses happening, and you can show me how to improve my chicken coop, let me know. Anyways, that's about it from Costa Rica Prepper. Oh, last thing, we have a 24/7 light because I'm constantly coming home, just kind of taking out some pineapple, casings, strawberry leftovers, kids leftovers out to the chicken. So I walk in, I got a light here all the time. That way I don't necessarily always have to be going in the house getting gear just to come out to the chickens. So this one here lasts, I forget what it said, 140 hours on a couple double A's. So it works real well. That's about it. Talk to you later.